Whoa, what's up, everybody? I hope you are doing well. Once again, welcome back to the Mike Dolce Show. Let's get these #1 best-selling books in the right place, shall we? 3 weeks to Shredded Living Lean. Ooh, baby. Most of you have gotten those, and if you have not, you should consider those. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Now, today we're going to have some fun. Today, I want to talk about my favorite YouTube channels, and this will change from time to time, and it certainly has, but these will be the channels I am currently going down the rabbit hole viewing for the majority of time, and I'd love to hear in the chat section, what are your favorite YouTube channels? I'd love to jump in to your brain and see what you guys are actually doing. And as I'm going to share mine with you. So let's just jump right in, shall we? As we pull up this, did I mess this up? Of course. No, most likely I did mess this up. Why wouldn't I mess it up? No, I didn't mess it up. It's right there. There we go. There we go. All right. So let me add this to the screen for you guys. Bam! You can see that right now, and I will slide myself. I'll actually make it a little bit bigger so you can see. So one of the channels I really am enjoying right now is none other than Leo and Longevity. Now, Leo and Longevity, I've been on this channel before, but this isn't why I like the channel. And every channel here, none of the creators know that I'm putting this video out, by the way. So, Leo and Longevity, this channel takes an analytical approach into life extension and health and fitness, really kind of bordering bodybuilding science, in that Leo, the host of the show, the creator of the channel, has an extensive background as a research scientist, classically trained in data analysis in a completely separate field. But his command of this information is incredible. I love watching his channel. I learn every time I'm on the channel, I'm viewing the channel, but also Leo's interview style is excellent. He's really, he's a great interviewer. Let me see if I can add this to the channel. Oh, as we kind of go through the ads. Now, this is on one of my secondary channels, not my live channel. Now, 2 videos, YouTube. Now I have a premium channel in that I pay to not get ads. So, all right, here we go. Let's see what Leo's got for us.
Yeah, you look good. Well, I'm okay. You know what I have is a compassionate pregnancy weight. My wife is pregnant. Oh, really? Yeah. So is this your first child? Or whether it's also the EPA reducing the inflammation that the mother's enduring during the pregnancy. I think, they used to say it was all DHA for the brain because, as you probably know, 40% of the brain is made of fat. It's mostly DHA.
So here, Leo is talking to Jerry Brainum. Jerry Brainum is a longtime writer for the health and fitness market. He himself is a research analyst who puts forth a lot of amazing ideas and makes connections, mostly in the terms of supplemental science, in that he's focused on supplements. So this is just one of the interviews. Let's see what they're talking about here.
In the cells in the body means that every time my cells divided, there's a chance that there's some error in the DNA coding of the new cell. There's some mutation. And so there's only a certain number of times the cells can divide. And I've made them divide a lot more. So I'm actually older than I seem. So, for example, when I was watching a video when Dave was, and by the way, I'm talking to Dave about this all the time and following his videos. So I was watching Dave in the thyroid with a thyroid doctor, and the doctor told him, he said, your nodule is this size, and he was giving him his risk parameters. And he said, you're below the.
All right, so I don't know what the YouTube limits are here, but you can see, so that Leo goes down deep into science and longevity and pharmacology and really kind of expands the knowledge base but his interview style is great. And there's a few points in this video. I don't want to keep going back to it for you guys, but definitely check out Leo in Longevity. I will link it below the channel after this one posts. And again, in the chats, ask me any questions as I always do. I'm going to do a Q&A at the end of this video, but also let me know your favorite YouTube channel. Let me know. It can be this channel for sure. Ooh, I do declare. I would appreciate that. But let's see what else. So we have Leo in Longevity. Definitely check out this channel. The next channel is a fun channel also. This is More Plates, More Dates. Now, this channel, Derek is the gentleman's name. He and I have had some social media interaction. He's got 423,000 subscribers. He's blowing up. And here's a video involving Chael Sonnen. Oh, more ads. Jesus, this is what you guys have to deal with. Guys and gals, get YouTube Premium. It's totally worth it. All right, hold on.
Today we are going to be reacting to the Jon Jones heavyweight experiment by Chael Sonnen. So apparently, I might have been brought up in this. There's at least a decent amount of comments implying that this is a reference to me. And when I go through the comment sections, I see was probably Derek More Plates More Dates. Looking forward to Coach Greg, Derek Plates for Dates take on this. Chael finally mentioned them. Let's see. Steroid freaks. He says here. Jon Jones put an Instagram post out. He was doing some squats. 400 pounds, 500 pounds. I don't know what it was. Ton of weight. Ton of weight. If you don't recall, by the way, or if you haven't seen it, I did a video a while back kind of reacting to Chael's first description of Jon Jones' weight gain and how much of it was comprised of actual contractile tissue relative to just random fluff, essentially. And in that video, we touched on PEDs, we touched on. Now you tell me he's going to put on 50. So this is where the misconception lies, I believe, because he always refers to weight as steel for some reason. Like, there's obviously, when you say steel, you're implying pure contractile tissue. You're not implying lean body mass increases. You're not implying, a bit of fat, bit of water, bit of actual tissue. TRT? Like, isn't Chael is he not on TRT right now? Like, I would speculate that he probably used more in the past however many years than I fucking have. TRT is, I don't think qualifies you as a freak unless you,
All right. So let's take that down. Now, this channel is great. More Plates, More Dates. I think Derek does a great job. Good approach. I think he may have been pre-med, a med student. Maybe he still is. I'm kind of, not sure specifically on that. But he's got an amazing grasp of pharmacology, and he really does a deep dive oftentimes into a lot of the other videos that are on the internet, and he breaks them down. So you see like real doctor reacts to blah, blah, blah. Most of those times the doctors are fucking idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. And this guy, Derek, does an amazing job. He really does seem to specialize more on the PED side of the line, which is super interesting to listen to his breakdown. He does lots of hair loss videos and things that really affect young men. So if you're a younger guy out there, this might be a good channel for you. Like, he took 500 milligrams of testosterone for 15 weeks, and Kevin Levroni's cycle versus an Instagram influencer. And, he kind of goes down the rabbit hole, why the ketogenic diet, and eliminates brain fog and HRT clinics and yada. Very, very, very drug-centric channel. But at the same time, man, he does a great job breaking the highly complex down in an interesting format. And I think he's got a good sense of humor. So he's an excellent presenter in presenting technical topics, where Leo is an amazing interviewer. So super impressed with what Leo does. Now, moving on the next channel. So outside of bodybuilding, we're moving on now. This is the money vesting channel with a young man named Caddy, and the channel is KSWRP. So Caddy should think about rebranding that. But what the difference is, Caddy runs down, though, this is a stock channel. This is now for my next passion, which is finance. Caddy does a great job breaking down technical analysis of the stock market and individual stocks. And let me show you what I'm talking about. More commercials. Oh my goodness. Never, never, ever get the $9.99 YouTube Premium. I get no money if you do. It'll save you a hell of a lot. There we go. Let's everybody knows let's do Apple. So again, it did come down, but essentially 124 getting validated as a support. I will keep that intact, and $127 trade remainder of the week going into next week. So support 124, resistance 127, all the way as 132. I'll be adding at 120, and I'll be adding on a breakout 127. So those are going to be two levels to watch. Very, very important for Apple moving forward. So next up, we've got Amazon tickers. All right. So now this channel, Money Vesting with Caddy, he does a great job in performing these technical analysis of the market in whole, but also of individual stocks. Amazon, Tesla, Apple, Palantir, Neo, Lee, Xpeng, on and on, Square, PayPal, Microsoft, all the big movers. He does these technical analysis, which I have found very helpful for my own stock market analysis and trade. Now, it might, if you saw this, you're like, wait, what the hell is he? Resistance and breakouts and moving averages. What's he talking about? Watch his channel. Short videos. I mean, literally like 7 to 20-minute videos. Pick your topic, watch his videos, drip it into your life. He will teach you what you need to know about the stock market and how to understand trading and value. This is important. He does such a great job here. So this is the Money Vesting channel by Caddy, but it's KASWRP. I watch every video this young man puts out. So powerful. I mean, I'm not telling anyone how to trade. I'm telling you to educate yourself so you can properly trade and invest. Again, one of my favorite channels. Next, this is my new most favorite channel right here. Let me big screen it for you guys. So this is Anton Petrov with 722,000 subscribers. And this is freaking incredible channel because let's show you. Crappy ads, of course.
Eventually transform and evaporate into something a little bit more similar to a typical super Earth, which then can potentially change into something similar to planet Earth. Now, all of this is still preliminary, but the discovery is nevertheless really interesting. And all of this is actually based on a simple question. It seems that of many different planets we've discovered so far, only some of the exoplanets are similar to something we see in our own solar system. There's actually a surprising amount of different exoplanets that we found that are very difficult for us to imagine simply because they're very different from anything like planet Earth or even gas giants like Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, and Jupiter. As a matter of fact, here you can see that Jupiter-like planets are somewhat rare. Now, this particular image is a little bit outdated.
All right. Let's get this down because I'll just keep watching this channel. Man, this young man, I believe he's considerably younger than me. Anton Petrov is the name of the channel, 722,000 subscribers. I stumbled upon this trying to find educational content for my daughters to watch. Stumbled upon this channel. I was just like down the rabbit hole once again. Now I've probably watched every video he's put out. I feel very confident in my ability to sit down with a Neil deGrasse Tyson or a Brian Greene and ask questions, if nothing else. And I think, man, this Anton, he does such a great job. I don't even know what he does as far as a real job. I mean, YouTube might be his real job because dude gets a lot of video views, and I'm sure he's absolutely crushing it on the channel. But he really, really does an amazing job of bringing this science into your home with great visuals, right? I think the visuals on the channel are excellent. You can see here, this is just his space holder into the nebula. I mean, I don't know if you can see. Hold on 1 second here before I move on to the next. Bam, you can just see like this channel is awesome what he does. That's a little trippy. That's what you play at the LSD party. But there we go. So Anton Petrov, again, these are my favorite channels, right? So what do we have so far? Let me throw the screen back up there. We've had Leo and Longevity's channel. Leo does an amazing job presenting longevity-based information where he really does focus on the supplement and pharmaceuticals. Also, he gets into nutrition and lifestyle. By the way, I will be a guest on his show tomorrow at, I believe, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Derek, more plates, more dates. Great job. Sports-specific pharmacology, where he debunks the bro science. We have Caddy from Money Vesting KASWRP channel. We have Anton Petrov, who focuses on, space, math, science, coding, and investment. And the last channel to present now is from the world of camping. This is the Keep Your Daydream channel. They have 381,000 subscribers. This is a family who is in season 9, I think, season 9 of their travels around the world. Now they're living in a almost part-time, full-time, living in a Airstream. And that actually kind of touches on some of the things that Brandy and I have been into. And let me give a quick little play for you after the stupid commercials. I just don't like commercials here. They're making us watch. Wow, making us watch the whole 15-second commercial. Almost there, almost done. Let's see what happens now.
Seriously? Yeah. All right. What's this? What are you guys doing here? Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. What's next? Georgia? No, next is Alabama.
All right. So that is the Keep Your Daydream channel. This is a young family, a couple kids in college, one still in the truck, little dog named Charlie, and they're traveling around the world over 9 seasons, bringing you in behind the scenes. Now, those of you who've hung out with me for a while, you know Brandy and I, we are hell-bent on getting out into the wilderness, getting out on the road, maybe getting a travel camper, maybe getting an RV. We've gone down that rabbit hole, and this is how we found the Keep Your Daydream channel. I think they do a great job over there. Lots of technical information, how to hook up your trailer, the differences in the hitches, how to set up your brake switch, what to do when you get the death wobble or the sway, tire pressures, backup cameras, where to find propane filling stations or black tank dump stations, weighing your vehicles, like all this great information they really put on this channel, little places to go and see along the way. So anyone who's interested in camping, in traveling, in travel camping, if you have a trailer and such, I think they're a great channel to watch. And they're fun. It's a good-looking family, very nice family. They got great charisma on camera. They're very good at presenting. Clearly, they're smart. I think they're excellent entrepreneurs. So they're a fun channel to also watch. And let me see, day in the life. And lots of good day in the life stuff. I mean, this one, oh, man. Crappy. But here we go. Let's do this. Bam, bam.
To your Airstream tour. Today, we're going to tour the Flying Cloud 30-foot bunkhouse version. This is a 2017, and we cannot wait for you to come on over.
Yes, and it's not just a tour. We're also going to provide a review, a brutally honest review. Experiences, trips, all sorts of stuff.
Welcome to the Airstream kitchen. This is the coolest thing because in these little cabinets right here holds an entirely efficient kitchen. But when you are figuring out how to store everything, there's a couple things to keep in. When I say repurpose, think of things like a pen holder. You know, they're this and these two down here. I would keep them open, but accolade.
All right. I forgot you guys were even here hanging out with me. So the Keep Your Daydream channel, again, a great channel also if you're into camping, trailer camping. They've had trailers, they've had teardrops, they've had fifth wheels. Now they're rocking the 30-foot 2017 Airstream Flying Cloud bunkhouse, which anyone who knows, I've been doing my own studying on the camper, trailer, RVs and such. And Brandy and I were we may have found our trailer. If anyone who's interested, if you've been following this, we may have found our trailer, our RV. Is it going to be an RV? Is it going to be a Class A, Class B, or Class C? What do you think? What are we going to get? Class A, Class B, or Class C? Now, we thought we had it, and then something happened. And then we thought we almost had one, and then something happened. And it's a good thing. Everything happens for a reason, but we actually just had a really good experience this weekend. So we might be this close into purchasing our own trailer, camper, RV, Class A, B, C, which is why channels like this, Keep Your Daydream, has been super helpful to us. Now, let me answer your questions and see what you guys are all up to. Let's go here. What do we got? Afternoon, everyone. Close that window down. What's up? Mara Photography. What's up? All's well here. Yolanda's in the house. What's up, Yolanda? Good to see you, young lady. Hope all is well with you. John Johnson. What's up, F.U. Dolce? F.U. John. Lee Campbell, Mike, I'm going to sign up for the 12-week program in Scotland. We are total lockdown, so have limited gym. Is it worth it? 100% it is worth it. And those who don't know, Lee is talking about our online personalized diet and exercise program. Click that link below, number 1 below. Check it out. I'm giving you guys a 25% discount right now, also with promo code TRANSFORM. Definitely take a look. But Lee, this gives you everything. You are 100% equipped, whether you have access to the biggest gym in the world or you are literally stuck in a jail cell. Every member has access to our exercise database with 200 additional exercises you can swap in and out of your program. So we build the program for you. Maybe it has a barbell or a dumbbell or a kettlebell, something that you don't have access to, you can't use, or maybe you don't feel like going to the gym that day because you have most of it in your garage anyway. Go to the exercise database and just choose from the lower body selection, and then bam, body weight squats, goblet squats, step ups, which you can literally do on the stairs in your house or a chair or even a stack of books. So everything is there. I will say the vast majority of your progress will come from the nutrition. From the nutrition. I work with gymnasts. I'm friends with gymnasts. I'm related to a national champion gymnast. The amount of barbells and dumbbells they use I would say is less than 5% of their total time training. And usually it's only because they're bored. Think about the physique of a gymnast, right? Barbells and dumbbells are not necessary to be fit and to be healthy. Now, if you're trying to gain 20 pounds of extra muscle on top of an already fit physique, well, we need to add a little progressive overload. But I teach you how to do that on the channel also. So definitely check it out. Anyone's interested, click that link below. SoCal Seth, what's up, Seth? Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well with you. Bradley, hey, coach, I'm 46 and just joined the 12-week program today. Hell yeah. 3 weeks to Shredded starts Saturday. Really excited, Bradley. I'm super excited too, my friend. Keep me posted. I am here. I am in your corner. I am ready to walk the journey with you. So is our team. Monday at 11 a.m. Make sure you come back because the Dolce dietitian, Lindsay Howard, Professor Lindsay Howard, MSRD, LRD, CSCS, DDC, yikes. Well, she's here for you too, for free every Monday at 11 a.m. on this channel to answer your questions. Who else does that? We are here for you in your corner. Seth says, I thought my channel was your favorite. Seth, I'm in. What do you do on your channel? Send me a link, my friend. John Johnson, your channel is the top of the list for the last 2 months now. I watch a lot of different channels on history and physical culture. John, I appreciate that, man. I'm a big history buff myself. So I'd love to learn a little bit more. I went down the, I do a lot of, well, that's what history is. I mean, Brandy and I, we spent all of fall really focused on American history. Going back until, I think as early as like the 1200s or so. I'm from Native American descent, for those who don't know. And over the last 5 years or so, 8 years, 5 years, and very intensely over the last 2 years, we've really done a lot more research into my own bloodline, which is Chickasaw. If anyone's familiar with the Chickasaw tribe, that's where I reign from. My grandfather actually grew up on a reservation, and it's very interesting, very mixed history. So, it's funny how like you grow up learning one thing in school, and then in time we realize that the history we learn in school is not the total picture, right? It's not the total picture. It's interesting. Mike Cotto, been completely down the Dolce rabbit hole since I found you a few weeks ago, but I liked videos from this kid, Just Merc. All right, Just Merc, I'll check that out. Jay Trigg, what's up, Trigg? What's up, coach? 2 channels I've started watching recently have been Mind Pump Media and Mike Matthews. Yeah, Mind Pump's great. Love those guys. The Bioneer is my absolute favorite channel, and Phil Daru. Love Phil. Plus, of course, my own. I just started nutrition coaching, and I put out content on YouTube. John, tag me, my man. Let me know. Let me know. Good afternoon, coach. I know we've talked about training in the morning. First thing, I try to get my list done and then have a shake, then hit weights before my babies. How can I make it optimized? So I try to get my lists and then have a shake and then hit weights before your babies wake up. Yolanda, I think you're doing great. Sounds like you're doing great. You might want to consider doing your resistance training first on every other day. So have your fasted list day and then a moderately fed shake resistance day with a little list in afterwards. That I would suggest using that. Probably a better use of time right there, but you're doing great. Phil Daru plus Leon Harrison, Sean Fagan, hell yeah. Mark Felton, Scotty Kilmer, Andrew Camara, Tom Longo, and of course, Uncle Mike. Hell yeah, James. I appreciate that. Mike Mumford, looking forward to this weekend. Hell yeah. The DDC, Dolce Diet Certification and Fitness Conference, that sold out a while ago, my friend. You've heard me talk about it on this channel. Our courses, they always sell out. I'm super stoked, by the way. Sold out, baby. Amazing humans from around the world will be taking part. PhDs down to those who have not yet earned their GED. No experience is ever necessary. The only thing we require is that you have a passion to be better, and we will teach you everything you need to know from there. John Spence, my man. Fitness channels is Dolce, Coach Dolce. leadership and life coach and BJJ Jocko. Learning about sales, Wolf of Wall Street. I watch Jordan stuff too. Entertainment, Ellis and JRE. Right on, man. I'm in with it. John, you and I, man, we're best bros right now because those are all great channels I follow too. Sam, the cooking guy, is pretty awesome. Definitely a meal, an earned meal mood if you want to cook it. Ooh, homemade deep dish. Mikey, I like what you're talking about. You're still on the program, my man. Don't break ranks, Mikey. I know you're doing well. When is the Dolce Finance channel dropping? In March? So we're ready to go in March. We got the DDC coming this weekend, and we really didn't want to divide the forces. There's a lot of time logistically that goes into preparing for a DDC of this magnitude. We have a lot of moving parts, which is great, but the finance channel is coming soon. We have 3 new channels coming soon. We have the finance channel coming. We have a travel channel coming, which is going to be awesome. I think you guys are really going to love the travel channel. It's going to detail our journeys behind the scenes. It's going to detail the technical side of the rig that we are in the process of purchasing right now. It will detail the setup, so the tour. So those who want to know practically what to actually do, what these things do, the type of batteries used, the boondocking, dry camping, like, we're going to go through all the technical side, plus take you out on the road with us. But we're going to go visit some really cool people too in the trailer, in the camper, in the RV, in that class ABC. I'm not telling you yet what it is. So you definitely have to come for the ride. Now, I will let you know on this channel when that channel launches. So it'll kind of, we'll bring up that premiere. And the finance channel is coming too. James says, I forgot Bush Radical Vigilance Elite and Rich Graham. Right on. Seth says the cooking guy is hilarious, right? Oh yeah. Tom Balea, Impact Theory for sure. I watched Greg Doucette for his hit jobs on people giving terrible diet advice, but I don't follow his diet anymore. Seth, yeah, I know. Greg is Greg lost his one yellow stripe on his white belt. I had to take that away for him and put him in timeout for giving horrible nutrition information. Greg can probably do a good job talking about drugs. For sure. I'm not going to say that he can on that. Probably he can, although I have heard Derek and Leo kind of drag him through the grass a few times on bonehead drug advice. But nutritionally speaking, I mean, God dang, he gives such poor advice. It's really sad. And I hope, guys like you, Mike, you actually went through it. It seems you went through it, you tried it, and you realize that this is just garbage. It's unfortunate. Also, My Self-Reliance. Yeah, I follow that channel too. Dude built a wilderness log cabin and is building a second one. Yeah, that's part of my rabbit hole too. I definitely go check in on him. For fitness related, I watch Dolce and Alan Roberts. Alan's great. Give Alan a what's up for me also. Other ones I enjoy are Alpha M and Lost LeBlanc. Thanks, Seth. I appreciate that. Those modern Airstreams nicer than my first apartment. Ain't that the truth? These things are beautiful. We spent a lot of time looking into the Airstream brand also. We looked at all of them. We looked at Airstreams, Winnebagos, Coleman's, Jayco's, the New Camps. What are some of the others? The Mercedes, that is kind of run through the Airstream, like the Interstates and such. Will Tennyson is a funny channel with pretty good info, but he does artificial sweeteners too, mainly stevia, but still. No, yeah, I think Will does some good stuff. I watched Will on Fuad's channel, and that actually got me more interested into some of Will's stuff. And kid's well built too. You got to give him his credit. Will's got a good physique without being a bodybuilder, but the dude is pretty fit. He's still young though, and I think his diet will change as he gets a little older. He's probably going to have some serious digestive issues, I would assume, in the next few years because of the type of foods he consistently eats. James, van life. Yep, me too. Ivan, what's up, coach? Greetings from Croatia. What's up? Good to see you, Croatia. Ivana, what's up, Ivana? Lee Campbell, I never use the gym. It's well worth it. Ivana, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ivana is one of our OGs. Our original gainers, we'll say. Ivana has been crushing it She is a proud, strong member in the Dolce community, a leader in our community. Also, she's very well experienced, very educated, very diligent in her own life, in living a healthy life. So I love Ivana's posts and what she's doing. And I love the fact that she is a very active member of our community. Ivana is inside our exclusive Facebook group that's dedicated to the members of the online platform. All new members who go down below and click that link, number 1 down below, and become members of the 12-week program. You also gain access to our private Facebook group, which is populated with the network of global users, plus myself, plus Lindsay Howard, plus great leaders in our community like Ivana. So thank you, Ivana. What else we got? Mike Seth says, Mike, on the chickpea salad, it says cabbage, kale, broccoli. Do we pick one or mix it? I put kale and cabbage in my salad tonight. I put it all in, man. All in. And usually it's shredded, shredded, chopped. Yep, just mix it and have fun. Make your own little delicious mixture right there. Gymnasts are jacked. Gymnasts are beasts, man. If you have kids, ladies and gentlemen, if you have children, get your children into a gymnastics program. The younger, the better. We got our kids in at 18 months. The younger, the better. It teaches them how to use their bodies. I don't plan on my children being gymnasts. I'm not trying to fish for an Olympic medal or even a scholarship. I just want my kids to know how to use their bodies properly. That's it. And every child who's come to my gym or wrestling program or mixed martial arts facility that has a gymnastics background immediately jumps the learning curve. It's freaking incredible. Spence finished up all night pajama jammy jam with Coach Dolce. That was awesome, John. Video from last night during my fasted list this morning, and love the info. Would like to see a similar to battle tested on pros and cons of TRT. That's a good one. We've always shied away from a lot of the drug talk on this channel because it was not as well researched 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And a lot of the opinions were so divided, it didn't really make sense. But there's a lot more data now as HRT and TRT has become much more prevalent and legalized in modern society with true medicinal need and analysis and financing. There's a lot of good data now, and I'm ready to start sharing some of this data by getting on highly credible experts in the field to this channel. So we'll be speaking on these real soon for you. And I agree, John, it's really interesting information. Mike Mumford really digging those Lindsay podcasts. More info for the tribe. Amen, Mike. Lindsay is awesome. Love it. Cardio before or after strength training? After. Seth, I have a couple of silly how-to packing videos. Nothing earth-shattering. Hey, that's always fun. I love packing. I am the master packer, by the way, if anyone knows that Seinfeld episode. I do pride myself in my packing ability. For Reptiles, a great one. Dan Hardy. Yeah, Hardy's great, man. I'm buddies with Dan. Tren Hard, right? What are the Tren Hard? What's the saying? I forget all the bro sayings. Viva Frey is solid, right on. I live in Minnesota and very familiar and fascinated with Native American history. Jaguar Bird has a lot of great Native history videos. I appreciate that, Braley. Thank you very much. Mike D, what's up, Uncle Mike? Can't wait to get it going. Me too. Almost time, my friend. Almost time. Ready to roll. John T, will do. Mike, thanks. Love your content. I didn't put you on my list, but I am here and listening. John T, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Yolanda, you got it, Yolanda. Happy to help you. Keep crushing, young lady. You're doing great. Jocko podcast, of course, and Uncle Mike's. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Jocko is the man. Seth says, I haven't broke rank, Mike. I promise. My body's broken. From the new plan, you got me on those sets of 100, though. That's what's up, my man, right? Anything worth doing is worth suffering for. That's my motto. Deep dish was my meal after 3 weeks to shredded before living lean. Fair enough. Chael Sonnen's channel is awesome, by the way. Yeah, I'll do more. I didn't want to do like MMA stuff, but Chael's channel is awesome. Chael's awesome. Man, Chael should have his own nighttime cable TV show. He would blow away Jon Stewart and Colbert and Conan and Tucker and Maddow. Like, he could roll all of them into one package and beat them all. I'm about to end my bulking phase. Will the 12-week plan help me lose the last bit of fat? Oh, yes. Hey, Zeus, 100%. Do not stop. Go. Click that link below. Go to thedolcediet.com right now. Get the 25% discount and start the 12-week program. Brother, summer is on the way. You got here just in time to sculpt that midsection and turn heads, drop jaws, and maybe some panties this summer. A real deal, though. The Living Lean plus 3 weeks to Shredded bundle is the way to go to get summer ready right now. Get started. Jesus, I am so pumped for you, bro. Life is going to change for you. It's going to be awesome. Brad says, what percentage of training time should be devoted to weight training for a kickboxer, in your opinion? I could see 45 minutes every third day being very effective. Spence says, pumped for the finance, MMA, and travel channels to drop some more 20-minute fitness videos. Hell yeah. Going to have to clone you soon to push out that fire content. I agree. And that's always been the issue, is the duplication of time. But I've been able to establish a very productive system here now, a time organization system. And now that the facility is finally built out the way that I want it to, we have the space to film multiple channels, multiple videos, multiple streams of content without having to move the setup. And that's the hard thing. If you got to move the cameras, you got to move the lighting, you got to move the audio, you got to move, do lots of background setup changes. We actually built the new studio, so we don't have to do any of that. We can just plug and play and go. That's huge, because the setup and breakdown is a couple hours typically. And you've seen me kind of change this setup multiple times since we started the new format here and since the facility changed. So we got that coming. Chalk says, finance channel regarding YouTube, not much here. Started down the podcast rabbit hole 5 years ago. That's how I came across Dolce. Narrowed down to you, Mind Pup, and Dave Ramsey. Boom, Ramsey's awesome. Hell yeah. Mike, I got 12-hour security shift coming up this weekend. Any exercises, brace squats I can fit in throughout the day? Well, squats for sure. Bodyweight squats, walking lunges, step ups, up and down stairs, like walking 2 or 3 steps at a time, calf raises on stairs. People always forget the calves. Can you bring any dumbbells or kettlebells with you? Maybe 2 gallons of water that just you never open, or 2 of the 2.5 gallon tubs, which are what, 20 pounds or so, 2.5. Yeah. So those are 20 pounds. Now you can be doing farmer's walks with 40 pounds. You can be doing lots of shrugs and raises, side laterals, tricep extensions, laying on the floor, doing press ups. There's lots, push-ups, of course. There's lots that you can be doing. Is there any like stairwells or railings that you can start doing dips on? There's lots of things that you can be doing. You just got to get creative. And I don't know what the setup is, so I could give more help if I knew the setup a little bit better. Check out the book Empire of the Summer Moon for a factual and intense background on Native Americans. Absolutely, I will do that. Also, let me see something here. Wow, awesome. If you guys are interested, and I'm probably not going to say this anymore, but if you are interested, I just got a pop-up. We have 2 spots left now in my mentorship program. If any was interested, that will be March, April, and May. It will be a 90-day mentorship program where I crawl up your tail for the most part. Finance, fitness, and unfucking yourself is the concept. For 3 months, I become your personal private coach, your mentor, if you will. I like the term coach, but mentorship is more appropriate, I believe, where we build the proper program to get your money right, get your physical fitness right, get your mindset right, so you can start crushing life and take advantage of life. Not dissimilar to what I've done throughout the years with our athletes during their training camps. And I work with many small business owners and executives and or CEOs, owners and such, helping them get their self right. So this is a mentorship program. I will say it's not for everyone because it's intense. It's fucking intense. I have high now, not intense like I wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning standing over your bed like with a shovel and I'm beating you. Like, it's not one of those crazy things. It's intense in that we work closely together. We develop goals and action steps. We create structure and strategy for success. You are held accountable daily, weekly, monthly. You are held accountable to your goals, and you state your goals, and I help you state your goals. And most of the time I tell you that your goals are fucking bullshit and you need to up your goals. And then we work to up the goals. And then you find after 3 weeks that the goal you set for 3 months has already been crushed. And then we can reset new goals. So that is a mentorship program I'm running right now. I just texted you, or I threw out the number mentor, and you can text me the word mentor. Text me the word mentor. You will receive an automated text from myself that I wrote, and then I will go back in and answer and speak with you. So it comes directly to my phone. Nobody else gets this. This is a text message directly to me. I do have an automated prompt set up just to make sure you're real, right? Don't waste my motherfucking time. I don't do this a lot. I don't do this often. I've decided to do this now for a short period of time. And if you are interested, I am happy to get in and work with you. But it's not for most people. It's only for people who are so fucking sick of the bullshit you've been telling yourself for the last 5 years. You are ready to move forward with life. You are ready to finally get your money fucking right and create infinite wealth, financial independence. That is very possible. To get the body you finally fucking deserve that you've been bullshitting about your whole life and you've never actually looked the way you've always wanted to look. Well, we get you there. And then it's to work on the psychological aspect, which is the most important, of helping you get to the place that you can attain any goal you ever set for yourself. This is the mentorship program that we're talking about. And I'll tell you more about it. I'm just like barely scratching the surface, and I certainly don't want to oversell it. And I'm probably underplaying the amount of intensity that I put into it and engagement that you and I will have. But text that number, mentorship. There is a price for that, and it's not cheap. And I'm going to tell you, it's not cheap. It's affordable for sure if it makes sense and if it's worthwhile for you. But it's not cheap. And that's to make sure, unfortunately, the people who are fucking coming in are willing to be there. They're putting their money where their fucking mouth is. And now they're vested. You got skin in the game. So now we're ready to fucking work. Let's go, motherfucker. It's not some bullshit audio download that you can listen to and feel empowered and then not wake up when the alarm goes off the next fucking day. I will crawl up your fucking ass that far and pull you out of bed if I have to. I will pull the best out of you. There is no doubt, as I have done my entire career with a 100% success ratio. And that's what we're bringing to the table. So that's the aside on that. James says, Bill Burr should have a late night show. Burr's awesome. What are your thoughts on cream of rice for the breakfast bowl rather than oats for better digestion? Well, does it digest? If it does digest better for you, it doesn't for me. I wind up carrying that with me for a while. But that's up to you. I'm not against that for sure. Mike Dolce videos are definitely my favorite. Boom. I appreciate that. Besides Uncle Mike, of course, Cleared Hot with Andy Stumpf is a good one. Good to know. Seth says, I would totally sign up for that mentorship program because that's a chance of a lifetime. I don't think I could swing with the bar prep unless you want to make me study my ass off. That's exactly what I'll be doing, brother. That's exactly what I'll be doing. You would be surprised at the things you can accomplish if you are actually pushed to unlock your full potential. I will say that for sure. Not just the vast majority, every person out there completely underperforms your full potential. My job is to pull your fucking full potential out of you. Pull your full potential out of you so you accomplish things you never thought possible. That's what we do. And that's the goal. That's the concept. So if you're interested, just text the word mentor right now, and then we'll see if we can make it happen. We'll see if we make it work. We'll see if you're ready for it. So I'm going to tell you, I've had people offer me far in excess of what we normally charge for this. They're just not ready, and they're not going to take someone else's spot, and they're not going to waste my motherfucking time. Like that just doesn't, that's not the whole point of it. I don't need the money. I mean, it's not, I will cash the check, but I don't need the fucking money. The money's about you stepping up. The money is you being invested in this, invested in yourself, because I'm going to go all fucking in as I do. And I think you guys probably know that by now. And that's not what this whole YouTube thing is about. We just got onto the topic. I saw a pop up. I threw it down there. So let me get off that. Shoot the mentorship text. We'll have a conversation. We'll see if it's right for you, and we'll roll from there. Seth, there you go. There you go. All right, guys and gals. So here we are, 50 minutes in, almost a full hour in. I think we're done. We're done, right? Certified Piedmontese, big thanks to Certified Piedmontese. We always want to give them a thanks. Should I play the video? Let's play the video. This episode is brought to you by Certified Piedmontese. Go to Piedmontese.com and feed your family the same way I feed mine. Right now, use promo code DOLCE to save 25% on grass-fed, grass-finished beef with free delivery. That's Piedmontese.com. That's Certified Piedmontese, baby. You will not go wrong in Certified Piedmontese. Promo code DOLCE, save 25%. I get none of that money. I don't want your money. I get none of that money. You get a full discount that is passed on to you, plus you get free shipping to your door. Come on. It's delivered. It shows up looking like it came from Apple. It's so perfectly packaged, and it's just like, wow, I can't believe they take such care in packing their meat and shipping their meat. It's freaking phenomenal. My freezer is truly full with Certified Piedmontese. This is the only meat we will allow in our house outside of that line caught fish that I'm heading out this weekend to actually go pick up. Before the DDC on Sunday, I'm going to spend about 3, maybe 4 hours surf fishing with one of my buddies. So that will be good. And it's funny because he brings beers at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's his thing. He wants to drink a couple beers early in the morning. That has no appeal to me. Truly, no appeal to me. Now, noon in the summertime, sitting on the dock, a cold beer, that doesn't sound too bad. I will say that for sure. 6 o'clock in the morning in February, watching the sunrise, drinking a beer, I don't know. That does not do it. Every single time I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, bro, it's so good. Like, are you fucking crazy, man? Anyway, that's just another aside here. Kind of my rantings. Well, guys and gals, I think that's it. I don't see any more questions popping up. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. Go back and check the channel. We had lots of great content on the channel. The videos are getting better and better, by the way. The feedback is better, and what we're seeing, engagement on the channel is going up. People are staying on the videos much longer. So I appreciate that. And that's you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I'm trying my best to get great guests on here, cover topics, and not worry as much about the censors. I know it's funny because remember yesterday's video or the build muscle, like the building muscle video for 25 to 45-year-olds. I was like, fuck it, man. I've been trying to be a little good boy and watching my P's and Q's with the whole YouTube thing, this, that, and the other thing. And then just like, fuck it, I'm just going to be me from now on. That video disappeared. I got a lot of people who are like, dude, your video doesn't show up. And I went home and I looked at my wife's computer. It did not show up. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. And I sent YouTube an email saying like, hey, man, where's my video? Like, what's going on here? I didn't say it like that. I just showed them exactly like it's not showing up. It's showing up on mine. That was the weird thing. It showed up on mine like it was there, but it didn't show up on anyone else's. as if I'm being shadow banned for some reason. I don't understand why, because this content is it's not controversial. I mean, we just talk about fitness stuff. I'm promoting other YouTube channels in this video for Christ's sake. But anyway, all right, guys and gals, it is time for me to go. I appreciate you all for being here. And until next time, boom.